All right, welcome to another 22Social weekly live training. My name is Andrew Lane, and you're joining me here at 22s.com/live every Tuesday at 3:30 Pacific time. Today's date is May 23rd. So if you're here with me today live, welcome. Be sure to comment in the comment stream below. And you can ask questions at any time. So you've got a comment stream right below this if you're watching live. Be sure to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And at any point today, you can ask questions. It's gonna be a lot of demo and Q&A today. So you can get all your questions answered as they come up today. We're gonna go into today's topic, which is how to build a simple system to automatically charge and schedule your virtual coaching clients. So this is a money-making training today. It's all very simple to implement and should be a lot of fun to go through this with you today. So I'm gonna give us a couple minutes here to let everyone join on live. We got folks from all around the world watching live right now. So thanks for heading on over here and taking a few minutes of your day to get this set up. What I hope to get done today is show you everything you need to know to implement this strategy. It's gonna make your life easier and should help you make more money, because anytime you can have a system to take payments and automate things for you, it's gonna make your life easier for both you and your clients, and maybe inspire you to create some new income streams. So what I'm gonna do today is walk through step-by-step training and show you exactly how to get this set up. And then I'm gonna show a cool little trick at the end to maybe blow your mind with what else you can do. Everything I'm showing you today is something that I've done myself, and it's just one way to use 22Social. There's many ways to use the software to create new income streams. But today it's going to be a strategy that really the app wasn't built for necessarily, but it's a very simple system to implement. So we'll get through that today. Let me see how we're looking here. Comment stream. And Bill from down the street. And a way to interact with the speaker. Yeah, you got the comment stream down here, Julian. So at any time, feel free to comment. One thing I want to point out is there is an auto refresh every 90 seconds on that comment stream. So right above where you type in your comments, you'll see that there's a checkbox and it says auto refresh comments. If you want to write a long question, you will need to, I recommend unchecking that box so that it doesn't automatically refresh on you. Just an FYI. See Monica from North Carolina, Blake, what's going on? We got Eric from Kansas City, Bill from right down the street, Martha from Utah, Mindy from Texas. All right, I think we've got a good number of people on, so we'll go ahead and get started today. I'm gonna get right into it, and again, a lot of live tutorial, I'm gonna log in and show you exactly how to do everything that we talked about today. Let me go ahead, and what I'd like to do actually is, before we get into today's topic, I wanna share some inspiration. Some of you have been taking action and making things happen, so I'm going to show some really cool stuff here that I think will be fun for you to see. Let me just get that ready. All right, so I've got a lot of examples. I'm gonna breeze through these real quick. So I'm gonna log in and we'll get started here. So with 22Social, there's a lot of things you can do. And last week we talked about, was it last week? I think it was last week we talked about doing sweepstakes. And many of you took action on that. So I wanted to share some examples of what people have created, the campaigns you've launched by doing a sweepstakes promotion. This is a sitting pretty still meditation cushion. They're giving away a free cushion. And they actually did this to build an email list and to pre-launch a Kickstarter campaign. So essentially they're doing this promotion to attract people to build a list and then sell this product. And I want to give them a shout out because they hit their goal of $10,000 within the first 3 days. So it was a successful Kickstarter campaign, and I just want to give them a shout out. I mean, $13,000 in less than a week is not bad with e-commerce, and their goal was 10,000, so they hit that within about 60 hours. So that's the power of getting a list, warming people up, and they did that by doing a sweepstakes. They've also got another one going to continue generating interest throughout the campaign. And at the end, they'll have a large, warm list of people who might want to pledge and back the project. So on a similar note, one of our business partners, Dennis, launched another Kickstarter campaign for his company, The Undress. It's a patented product, really, really cool product that we've shared in the past. It's been a couple of years, I think, since we've done a training on this. But he's been launching his product through Kickstarter to get a lot of press and create a lot of buzz around the product. But each time he's done it, he's launched a sweepstakes to promote, run ads, get a lot of interest. So here is the sweepstakes they're running right now. And what they've done so far in just a few days is over $60,000, and they launched yesterday. So shout out to Dennis. Congrats to you, my friend. We're all proud of you. And Dennis is part of the team at 22Social. So this is one of his businesses. And hey, I don't think any of us would mind making 50, 60 grand in 24 hours. So I wanted to share that with you and show you how he's using Facebook, his sweepstakes. He's running ads really effectively right now for his campaign. He's got the sweepstakes app, and he's also got a Facebook group where he has been building a tribe of customers for the last few years. So again, this overnight success story doesn't really happen the way you might think. It takes a lot of hard work. And I worked with them on the first campaign when they did something like $600,000 on their first campaign, their first Kickstarter campaign a few years back. But that was how they launched and built an audience of people. So here they are again. You know, once you get a good relationship with your audience, you can relaunch new products, new services, and they're going to be very responsive as long as you have a good relationship with them. But you know, moving into some other topics here, we're not all doing Kickstarter campaigns, and I know I'm going to get a bunch of questions about Kickstarter now, but that's not the point of the topic today. The point is, you know, Kickstarter is just one way to sell stuff. So anything you're selling online can be, you know, you need to have a warm list to sell to them. So I'm just showing you how they use the sweepstakes to attract people, to collect leads, and then they're able to monetize that by selling these special deals through Kickstarter. Same thing can work with any shopping cart online if you have e-commerce. Moving into a more digital product, I was really impressed by these guys here. They've launched a subscription program. It's a Facebook group. And Bisaya World, it's like a language in the Philippines, I believe. I'm not really sure what they're doing with this because it's kind of like in a different language, but just look at the design, the you know, really good branding, and I like the simplicity of this sales page here. And they're launching a paid membership area using, you know, Facebook group and delivering content behind this gate. So join the club, and there you go. Pretty nice job there. Congrats on launching that, guys. Another one here. Hey, we got another horse trainer in the house. I don't know where they are, where they all keep coming from, but really proud of Mark here. He launched a subscription group. You can go check it out. Considering the Horse, Mark Rashid with Classroom, and it's a $10 a month subscription. Looks like per year. $10 a month for this. Yeah. So he's doing some training, and you can kind of check it out on your own time if you want to go check out his page. But really great job of pitching this, and he's had a lot of success in just, I think, his first week of launching this. So another example, anyone can launch a paid subscription program. It's a great way to give value to your audience and a great way to create income and build your brand authority. Another example, this is another sweepstakes. This is in the direct sales industry. We get a lot of questions about direct sales and how you could do, how 22Social can help you out. Well, here is a simple sweepstakes, enter to win. I think they've done this multiple times, and every time they really crank out a lot of leads. So it's a free sweepstakes giveaway with 22Social on their page. So very effective promotion. You know, there's an example of how you could attract leads in the direct sales industry. Shout out to a cat and her dogs, graphics for female entrepreneurs. She's got get your 5 free graphics today, and it's a free giveaway. So another way to use 22Social to collect leads and deliver free content. She's also doing a sweepstakes. So on the same fan page, she's also got a sweepstakes promotion. Enter to win 3-month subscription to our graphics club, which I'll point out, she's also doing a subscription program. So she's got a monthly graphics club. So she's using a free giveaway, a sweepstakes, and she's also got a paid subscription program. So utilizing a lot of the features of 22Social, you could do the same thing all with your one standard plan. So you can do all of this with your 22Social apps. Keisha has got the Winning Women Network, and she's doing a subscription to win a membership. And surprise, surprise, she's also giving away a membership, or she has a membership that people can sign up for and join. So she's doing a sweepstakes to attract people and build her list of people interested in this membership. We've got Stacy. She launched a digital course. So this is on Twitter and doing some Twitter training. So any kind of content, whether it's how to train your horse or how to improve your Twitter account, you can package up some content and sell it. So everything I'm showing you today is, it's going to be along the same lines here, but you can see how you can make your sales page pretty sweet looking if you want to, if you have the skills with graphics. If not, you don't need to. You saw some of the other ones are doing very well with very simple gates. Wild and Creative here, they're doing a 5-day challenge. So they set up a simple gate here to sign up for the challenge. Yes, I'm in the video. So again, these are all apps that have been launched in the last few days. Here we got Coast to Coast pressure cleaning. So here's like a local business pressure cleaning, right? Giving away $500 worth of pressure cleaning. So pretty straightforward sweepstakes concept. Again, building on that concept from last week where we talked about sweepstakes. But of course, you can sell stuff too. So you can sell a course. Here's a great one, digital kit organization. Get your digital kits organized, spend your time scrapping instead of searching. So you can see she identified the pain point, put together a product, one-time payment of $29. So great job to Karen at Snickerdoodle Designs for launching a course. We've got Tanya, also launched a community. Looks real nice, $14 a month. You can see how she put together a really nice looking gate, very inviting, and some good copy here. So we're going to talk about a lot of these things today. You can do all this same stuff. Here's another subscription program. Congrats to Andre for launching his paid membership program. $17 one time. So it's a one-time fee. So it's more like a course. So there's another example with a video on the sales page. Let's take a look at a couple more. Free download ebook, 9 ways to zen your home with crystals. So you can check out, you can check these out on your own time. So I wanted to show you, got some really cool activity going on in the group. We got a local business here. Have you ever done one of those flotation tanks? Well, they're giving away 50 minutes of pure relaxation in the flotation tank. So great way to introduce the product, as we talked about in our last training. Get people interested. You're going to get a list of people interested in doing this, and they're going to opt in, and one of them will win, but the rest of them you could follow up with and sell some special deals too. Jelly Skateboards, they've got a sweepstakes going on, so they're using the sweepstakes concept. See, they got a really cool looking gate here. Register to win, click to enter. Pretty straightforward concept. And I think that's all I was going to show you today. So some really cool examples. Just want to give you all a lot of props for taking action. And maybe those of you who've been kind of tinkering around and getting ready to launch, this will inspire you and give you some ideas. You can go check those out on your own time if you want to go check out their page a little more. So today I'm going to get into the topic here, which is how to build a simple sweepstakes. Not sweepstakes. Sweepstakes on my mind. So today's topic is how to build a simple system to automatically charge and schedule your virtual coaching clients. So you probably saw there's only a couple slides, so it's not going to be a lot of slides today. I'm going to log in and do this for you here in just a moment. But I want to get the concept across real quick. So the big idea here is profit while you grow your expertise. You don't have to sit in a cave for 6 months building some kind of program or course or something like that. While that's all great to create passive income, what you should be doing is making money while you improve your skills and create some case studies and stories. So there's a lot of benefits to doing one-on-one client sessions. If you're not doing them right now and you want to eventually have passive income online and sell affiliate products and create podcasts and do all this cool stuff, then you really need to start with doing one-on-one sessions for the most part, because you're going to learn so much by helping people. And the biggest thing here, especially if you're kind of new to online marketing or you haven't really made a lot of sales online, what's great about this is it's simple to sell your time. It's not ideal necessarily, but it's simple. It's pretty straightforward. You can sell a package of time or a set service. I will do this for you, or you will get 1 hour of my time. So we'll talk about some of those strategies, but it's very straightforward to sell that and might be the easiest thing to sell. It's stable because you can always offer that, and really just trading time for money. So something you can always fall back on, which is nice to have if your digital sales aren't going so well. And really what it does is it helps you create case studies and testimonials. So it's super important before you launch any kind of paid programs, you got to have some case studies and testimonials, because that's going to help you sell every one of your other pieces of content. Even it'll help you create your free giveaways, right? So it's real world testing and learning, and there's no better way to build your expertise and create content that people actually need than helping people improving your concepts in the real world. And you can turn your experience into lead magnets and digital products. So those are some of the big benefits. Maybe you haven't thought about it, or maybe you've been trying to skip ahead like many people do and create this amazing passive income online business, when this is usually where you have to start. 9 times out of 10 from what I've seen, people really having success online, they start one-on-one with people. And what's funny too is as you build income streams, you start creating automated systems online that are creating passive income, you still are going to go back to doing these one-on-ones, because you always got to stay cutting edge. You always got to keep proving your concepts and testing them in the real world. And so you can get paid to do that with one-on-one sessions. Maybe your price point goes up, but you create different programs where people can work with you so you can kind of scale your business a little better. But at the end of the day, this is going to be an important part of your brand and your income streams. So how can you automate the payment and scheduling process? Well, without what I'm going to show you right now, this can be fairly clumsy. To get someone to pay you, to schedule it, going back and forth. Now, there's a lot of tools online that try to make this easier, but I haven't found anything that really jumped out at me as far as making the complete process simple for you and your clients. So I'm going to show you how you can do it with 22Social. So it's just another way you can use 22Social to solve this problem. And of course, it's using the same system that you can build your free giveaways, your sweepstakes, your live webinars, your courses and membership programs. So it's convenient for you. You already know how to use the software if you've been using it. And you can use the same software now to create your one-on-one coaching. So everything that I'm going to show you today uses simple, low-cost tools. As you know, Facebook fan page, 22Social account, PayPal, Calendly is what I'm going to show you today. Some of you are using other tools. It's probably going to be similar to how you can integrate them, but Calendly is free, which is nice, and really, it's a really good system. So I'll show you how to get that hooked up. Google Calendar, you're going to need to have a Google account, right? Makes your life a lot easier. And YouTube channel. So again, to deliver some of your one-on-one trainings, we talked about this a couple weeks ago in our Hangouts on Air training. Hangouts on Air is one of the most powerful tools that you can leverage. And I use them myself for one-on-one client meetings. The same tool I'm using right now to broadcast, I use for my one-on-one client meetings. It just makes my life easier because I don't have to remember how to use 2 different platforms for different things. Doing my webinars with this tool, doing my virtual meetings with this other tool, I can do it all with Hangouts on Air, and it's totally free. So that's one of the huge reasons we recommend learning that. So there are other options. You don't have to use Hangouts on Air for your one-on-one meetings or your group coaching. I'll show you some other options, of course. And if you're smart enough to already be using those tools, then you probably will figure out yourself how to incorporate them. It's pretty straightforward. So those are all of the tools that you need, and of course, super low cost, and they're all very simple to do. So here's the 10 steps. This is kind of the flow, and hopefully if all goes well today, by the end of today, I'm going to walk through this whole 10-step process with you with like a test account so you can see exactly how it looks in real life. But the concept is you share your link to your app. So you have a link that you share, and it'll work on any device. They can click on that. They're going to go to the app inside your Facebook page. So they're going to see your sales page where they can learn about the offer that you have, and they could sign up to prepay for your time. Most of what we're talking about today is your time. Might be a combination of like a done with you or done for you service where you work with them a little bit and then complete a project for them. We'll talk about some of that, but basically if you're just selling hourly time, this will work great. So they're going to see the offer, learn about it, click through. This is where it's cool because they're going to log in with Facebook. So now you have their Facebook profile. So it's very easy now to follow up with them and do your communication with them because you're going to have their Facebook profile. So you could send them a message. You know who they are. It's not going to be just a name and an email or something. So when they prepay, you're going to know who this person is with their Facebook profile. They're going to go to PayPal, complete the purchase. So again, they're going to prepay, and this money is going to go directly into your PayPal account right away. Then they're going to be automatically sent back into that app where you can then deliver some kind of automated message. This is great because you don't have to get on the phone with them or like do any back and forth. You can say, hey, thank you so much for purchasing an hour of my time. Here's what you need to do now to get ready. And you can deliver some content there that's like, hey, fill out this form to get ready for our meeting. Click this button below to schedule your session. And so they can click on a button to schedule, and they're going to go to whatever tool you're using to schedule. They can schedule at that time. So this is all happening automatically. You could be sleeping right now and they're doing this. This is literally what it looks like for me, and this happens on a regular basis, and it's really smooth. So you get them to schedule. You're going to get notified via PayPal and 22Social. So you're going to know that you got paid, and you're going to see them in your calendar. And they're only going to be, you can define when they could sign up and schedule that time. So it's going to fit into your calendar. Now, once at this point, it's all ready to go. So at some point in the future, they've scheduled to work with you. They know everything they need to know to prepare and get ready for that meeting. If there is any back and forth, that needs to happen at this point, if there's any confusion, you could communicate with them. But generally, you shouldn't need to, do any communicating up until 5 minutes before your meeting starts. And that's when, for me, for example, I just give them the link to the Hangout. And I say, hey, our meeting's about to begin. I do a private Hangout. They jump on. We do our meeting together, and I can show my screen. I can work with them. I can create stuff right there. We can have a conversation. I can bring on other people if needed. And when I'm done, I can give them the recording. So a nice benefit is I can give them the replay of our meeting. So if they wanted to have that, it's going to be stored right on my YouTube channel, and they can have access to that. And then I send them any of their files that we worked on together. And then I go back into the app, and this is the cool part of kind of how to manipulate 22Social, is everything that happened here is kind of like selling access to a digital course. So they did a one-time payment to get access and to the inside, where you just kind of say, hey, thank you for buying. But what you can do after you're done, since really they've redeemed what they bought, right? They paid for a session with you. So they've redeemed that. They don't need to have access to this area again, right? This main content area should be only for people who are pending a meeting with you. So when you're done, you go into the SRM, the Social Relationships Manager. It's right in that app. I'll show you how to do this. And you'll click on it. You'll click on their name, and you'll just disable access. So they've completed, let's say, this $99 purchase. You've delivered the one-on-one meeting with them. You've completed any follow-up, gave them the files. Now you go in and remove them, so that if they want to buy another session with you, you go right back to step one here again and give them that link again. So now they could buy another session with you. And this is how you can keep, I do this with a lot of my clients. I'll do multiple sessions with a single client and say, oh yeah, you need another hour? Here, let me get you the link. I'll give them that link again, the same one they initially signed up with. They can go back through and give me another $100. It's pretty nice. And for me, I know that only people who have paid me will have access to the scheduling link, and they'll go on my calendar, and I'll automatically have the money ahead of time. And then if there's any issues, I can go into PayPal and refund them or something if they decide to cancel or they can't do it. So that's the 10 steps. It's pretty simple and smooth. Again, I'll build all this for you right now. Let me know if there's any questions before I jump in and log in. I'll keep an eye out on the comments there. What we're going to do right now is I've broken all this down into exact instructions. So 22us.com/notes/coaching will give you the step-by-step instructions. I'm going to follow that right now as we log in. So you can head over there. There should be a button below if you're watching live to head over there, or you can just open this up and follow along with me. Before we do, though, we got a prize winner to announce. I won't keep you in suspense today. I'm just going to announce the winner. Today's winner, every week got a new winner, and this week's prize winner is Deetria Branch from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Congrats to you. Just for registering to watch here at 22us.com/live, all of you are entered to win our weekly giveaway. And right now the prize is a premium, 1 year of 22Social Premium. That's our best plan. And it's a $948 value for that 1 year. And what that plan gives you is the ability to install 22Social on up to 100 fan pages. So it's perfect for any of you who want to build 22Social apps for your clients. You can upgrade that at any time. So today I recommend, if you're brand new, get started, get a trial with our software, and try it out. Our standard plan gives you 3 fan pages, so you can build apps for yourself, maybe a couple of your businesses or one client. Test it out, use it, and if you want to, create a business out of building 22Social apps, you saw a bunch of examples earlier on all the things you can do with 22Social. If you want to build these for your clients, you can upgrade to our premium plan. So that's all for the slide deck today. I'm going to go ahead and log in and go through the steps here on this document. So this document here, this note, breaks it all down for you. There's a training that goes more in depth and step-by-step and the concepts here. But what we're gonna do today is just get right into it. Let's see, any questions? Melissa asked about the winners. So good question. Do they have to qualify? Oh, do they only qualify if they provided referrals? No. So just by registering, you get 1 chance to win. You can grab your referral link in the upper right. So just FYI, just kind of so you know how 22Social works. Just for registering, you are in the SRM. So when we choose a winner, I'll just show you here. When we choose a winner, all of you have a chance to win. But there is a leaderboard, and basically you can refer people to earn more chances, and that'll give you more entries. When I choose the choose a winner button, you can get more chances to win by sharing. So to do that, you can kind of check it out. Your referral link here in the upper right, you can click on that, and that'll open up a page where you can get your own referral link. You can invite people over here. And somehow I have referrals. I don't know how I refer people, but you can get your referral link, and you can send it to someone, send a message, and you can share it on Facebook. So those handy links are right there. But that link will track people over. And it will also give you credit if they sign up with 22Social. You can even earn your 22Social account for free. So we have a Refer 3 and it's free program. So just refer 3 people over to the same plan that you're on, and your next bill will be waived. And as long as they stay active, you'll continue to have a free account with us. So a couple of incentives there. So you can grab your link and share. If you know someone who needs to check out and watch this training, you could just do that. But that's also how all those other sweepstakes work, as I showed you a minute ago. So let's go ahead and get into the topic today. I'm going to skip through some of the concepts and just go right down here to define your offer. So right here, not define your offer, build your 22Social app. That's what we're doing today. Build your app. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do this step by step, right? So I'll show you within about 15, 20 minutes, we can build this whole thing. It's not too complicated once you get the hang of it. All right, so we're going to go to 22social.com/account. You want to be on a web browser. Don't do this on like your phone or tablet, because you can't edit stuff on your phone or tablet. All the editing tools can only be done on a web browser. So what's going to happen when you go to 22s.com/account is you're going to open up, you're going to see like your account info. You're going to see all your apps and fan pages that are installed on it. My account's kind of ridiculous, but you only have a couple apps and fan pages down there. But all you got to look for here is install another app. So this green button here, it's going to open up the install wizard, right? So if I click that, it's going to pull up and retrieve all your pages. So for you, this should be pretty quick. For me, I have like 500 fan pages. So it takes a while to connect with Facebook on this. So I'm going to let that load for a moment and just go back here. So again, we're following through these steps. Install 22Social on your page. So you can use, generally you're gonna install a new app on your page to build this whole system, so you can have a complete system to do this. Now, the fan page that we're going to add this to is a fake page here, Susie Social. So you can see she's already got stuff, so you can add an app to a page you already have. She's already got apps installed on here. And what we're going to do is add another one. So she's got Let's Work Together weekly live training, our podcast, awesome products. She's got some cool stuff here already created. And what I'm going to do is find, let's see, Susie Social. If I can find it, there we go. Okay, so find your fan page on the wizard. I'm going to install 22Social app on that page, and I'm going to click install. So it's going to automatically go through the installation. You don't have to do anything. Just kick back, give it a moment. Success. And now we're gonna have a brand new app installed. Once that loads, it's doing all the magic behind the scenes with Facebook. So you see now we got this second learn more, right? It's gonna be kind of a generic name over here on the left. You'll see on the other one here, it only had one. So that's where the app was added, right? So if I refresh this page now, there's gonna be another one down here. And those are the custom apps with 22Social. They're installed inside your Facebook page so we can build from there. So I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna close this one out. And you can see we're now, the default here is just this generic stuff. So I'm gonna quickly go through these steps, right? So install an app, choose your fan page, install, done. We did that. Choose the digital course template. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at these editing options. The templates now, it's a little bit smaller because really only do this one time. So we've made it a little bit smaller so you don't mess up and change your templates over and over. Click this little wand. That's gonna be the templates here. That's gonna load up down here. So choosing a template is going to replace all of your content. So it's a good starting point to start your app with. We recommend, in this case, doing a digital course just because it comes preloaded like a sales page and then some content down here. So let's go ahead and just click on course number 1. And you're gonna see it kind of, it replaces everything. So it edits the content, the main content and the gate, creates kind of a sales page. So we're just gonna customize this and build this system. I'm gonna save changes. And you can kind of see it coming together, right? This is the welcome page, the main content. This is after they buy a session with you. You can have a video here, some buttons. You can have other information down here if you want. And the gate here is where they're going to buy to get to purchase a session with you. Okay. So now I just saved everything. It's all updated. I'm going to refresh. After you do a template, I just recommend refreshing the whole thing. So now we're ready to just build this thing out. We've got the template loaded in. And at this point, all we got to look at here are these 3 buttons: layout, style, and content to edit the main content. On the gate, we're going to edit the text, media, button, and access settings. So these 2 pages are so important. We're just going to edit those couple things. So let's look back here. We chose the template. Now we're going to edit the main content, right? And you can see an example there. I think it's one of my old screenshots. You can kind of see what you can create with the main content. I like to create the main content because this is usually where you start with your offer. You're going to like imagine they've already paid. What have they bought? What did they pay for? And how are they getting the information from you? So that when you create your sales page, you can very specifically tell them what they're going to get, what's going to happen, maybe even show them the inside of what's going to happen next. So there's an example of what you can create for your, your main content. So we'll create something kind of like that, right? So edit the main content, choose the layout, style, and content to get this stuff in there. And then we're gonna go into getting your calendar schedule thing set up here in a moment. So I'm just going through these steps. Let's edit that main content to make it look cool. Basically, you want to write something at the top that confirms that they have scheduled access. So I'm just gonna type something like success, you've secured a 1-hour strategy session, all right? So let's say Susie Social is selling a 1-hour strategy session. You can change the text here, maybe something like, thank you for signing up. I look forward to helping you clarify your online marketing strategy so you can grow your business with confidence. So some kind of confirmation message up at the top there, right? I'm gonna save that to get in the habit of saving your changes. We could load in some kind of video or something. Let me go ahead and grab a quick video link. As I'm going through this, feel free to drop in any questions or comments. I'm gonna do this quickly just because I want you to see it all snap together. And when you do, I think it'll make a lot more sense if you're brand new to all this. So I'm going to editing all the content and stuff right now. So on the main content, this is after they've paid. You could have maybe a video, ideally some kind of video. This will save you time because you can record a quick video, just like a selfie video, and just say, hey, thank you for buying. Here's what you need to do now. Here's how to get ready. You could even have it autoplay if you want. So I'm going to drop in like a fake video here. And let's just say it was something like this, right? They could watch a quick video instructing them on what to do now. The important thing now is going to be making sure, again, they know exactly what to do. So I'm going to add some text down here. Let me drop in something. Let's do something like that. I'm actually copying and pasting from my own page, so you can kind of see what you could write. All right, so let's say you got your video here telling them what to do, schedule your 1-hour session. So again, they've already paid at this point. And now let's edit these buttons, right? So I want one button to go to my calendar tool, which in this case, it's gonna look something like this. So I can just grab my Calendly link and pop it into that button as the URL. I want them to go to this page to choose their time and get a session with me. So I'm just gonna get the link. And for instructions on how to get all that set up, here's the video. I'm not gonna go through all this, but you can watch this on getting Calendly with your page. Again, it's all part of this part, editing the main content. You just get an account for free. You can set this up so that it's hooked up with your Google Calendar, and now they can schedule a time with you. If you have some other third-party scheduling tool, they should have some similar process where you can get a link that they can go to schedule, right? That's really all we need to have happen here. I'm going to get the link I need, copy that. So I'm going to put that into, where we go here, button number 1. So these buttons, I can change these up. I don't need resources and support and all that. I'm going to go with button 1, URL. I'm going to say, I'll do 1, schedule your session, and put a link. Again, in that video, I'm going to tell them to do this. And in button number 2, I'm going to link to some kind of form or document that they can go to. Looks like I had one over here. So I had a, I'm going to do fill out this form. Let me fill out this form. Let me see what I write. I wrote, fill out the preparation form. I just created a Google form for free, and I did the same thing, grab the link to that Google form. It looks kind of like this. So if you want to have them fill something out so you can get some information, you can just tell them to message you or whatever, but I mean, if you want to create a form that's a little more structured to get like specific details and information from them, create a form, just grab the link to it, and now pop it into a button. So button number 3, I'm going to turn this off. So I've got button 2 and 1. Let's preview that. So it looks pretty straightforward, right? I mean, schedule your session, fill out the preparation form. Before you test those buttons, save changes. And now I can test them out. That'll open up to my scheduling page. Test this one out. It'll open up the Google form. So simple, right? And the only way they're going to get these links is if they've paid. I mean, sure, they could share them, but it's going to be pretty obvious if someone shared it. You're only going to have people, a few people coming through here to have access to these links. Let me take a look to see if there's any questions before I move on. Let me see, did I lose my, no, I think I opened it up over here. Let me drop that back down. Mindy says this is exactly what I need right now. Good. Glad to hear it, Mindy. Jerry's like, you have 500 pages? I have like 500 fan pages just because everyone adds me as an admin of Facebook pages. So I'm always doing stuff for everybody. So yeah, just tons of Facebook pages. Don't worry about it. So the question from Karen, this has to be a YouTube video. No, this could be any kind of media. So you can pop in I put in a Vimeo video here. It could be a Facebook video. I mean, but ideally you want it to be kind of like only someone who's paid is going to see this. So it could be a YouTube video that's just unlisted on your YouTube account. It's not too big of a deal. And it could be any of these. So just get some kind of video popped in there. you can host it on any video hosting site. Devin said, can we just pop the Google form on the page? Yeah, you can do that. You can. There is an option to put one of the immediate options is a Google form. I just like to keep it clean and just have them like click out to it. I don't want to overwhelm them here. So like you could go to media 2 and the more settings, go to Google form, and you could put in, I don't know if this link will work, but yeah, I think it will. So you could have the form down here. So it is a media option to embed the form. Personally though, I just feel like it's going to overwhelm them, and now it's just like so much stuff going on. I like to keep things as simple as possible. So I would just keep that. I mean, my preference, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you don't have to do what I'm showing you, but this is how I've set it up, and it's just been, I've had very good results. It's been very smooth for every client I've had go through this. So I'm just giving you my best recommendation, and just having like 1, 2 in a video telling them, look below, there are 2 buttons. It's very important that you click these if you want to redeem your session with me. So it's super important that you're crystal clear. They cannot be confused when they get to this page. They've just paid you, and your brand and your reputation depends on them being able to successfully schedule and get ready for that meeting. So this is how you can automate that and make it smooth. All right, so at this point, we've loaded in some important stuff. I'm going to save those changes. And what you're probably wondering now is, what the heck do I do with all this stuff down here? And do I need comments and all this? Well, this is where the layouts come in. So at this point, I could just go to the layouts and hide those lower sections, right? I can go and just choose a layout like this that will just kind of hide those lower areas. And I can go ahead and turn off that comment stream. If I'm not going to be monitoring the comments, I can just turn those off. And if you want to hide that disclaimer at the bottom, you can turn that off. And now you can just have a simple, clean page that they're going to see, right? So they're not going to see this admin area at the top. They're going to see just, you know, the stuff down below. So it's going to be very clean for them. They can just go here and be like, okay, cool, I'm good to go. Or you can do what I do, which is I add in 2 lower areas. So I go to layouts. Layouts just let you kind of add or hide, show or hide more content areas below, and choose how they're displayed. So I like doing this one here, featured +2 in a 2-column layout. When I click that, you'll see those they show back up. It didn't delete them or anything, it just shows or hides them. So now I've got these 2 areas down here that I can add some stuff to. Melissa's asked a good question. I'm gonna get to how to get people through. She says, can we do like free sessions? And you can absolutely use this to give away free sessions. So you can do the same thing for free. Once I get to the gate, I'll show you how to get that set up and your options for getting them through. So this could be free, paid, or at the very end, I'll show you even how to turn this into a membership. So you could even have this be an ongoing membership. You could have clients sign up for like $100 a month to get access to this members area where they're getting time with you. So there's 3 different ways they can get through. I'll show you that here in a moment. But one tip that I'm going to show you right here is what I do is I like to give them a couple options, you know, beyond scheduling their session and filling out the preparation form. I like to give them the chance to like my page. So you could do something here. Let's go ahead and type in like my page for her to be for free marketing tips. Okay, in the lower section, I'm gonna delete that. Preview, okay, that looks good. The media here, I'm gonna drop in one of these social widgets. So I'm gonna go to media, and I'm gonna go, instead of an image, I'm gonna go to social, and I'm gonna grab the page plugin. So use current page, so it's gonna pull up this page. Let's just try that default. You can, you know, customize it a little bit with these toggles, but let's just see what happens. So it's gonna pull up the latest updates from the page with a like button there. That's an active like button that they can click to like your page. So it's kind of a nice little thing to add in there. They'll see the latest posts on your page and they can like your page. So say like my page for, you know, updates. So that's a cool option to add down below. The other one, maybe you want to have a place for them to ask you any questions directly. They could send you a message. So we could drop in a messenger widget right here. So I'm just going to edit the headline. Again, I'm just going to delete this lower section. That looks okay. I don't like having a hanging word like that. Let me edit that. Send me a quick message on Facebook. There we go. Okay, looks a little better. Media, so check this out. In the media now, I'm going to go to not an image or a video. I'm actually going to go to this social section and click on Facebook Messenger. Oops, zoom out. There we go. And preview. So now, if they have questions, they can shoot you a Facebook message. How do I schedule, right? That's a great way to, boom, receive a message from someone who just paid. So I'm going to save those changes so we can kind of see what's going on here. And now I've got this stuff loaded in. Looking pretty good. I think this is pretty effective questions like my page, the most important thing up here at the top. And now I want this to look a little better. So I'm just going to stylize the look. Just going into style. It's really easy to customize. I'm going to grab, if you have like your own code for your brand color, you could type that in, change the button color, body font. And now we've just customized all this in a few seconds. I'll add the shadow, so these little lower shadows come through. That'll fix on a refresh. Sometimes the preview gets a little weird. Let's see what else is in here. I think her font is Montserrat. We've got a lot of new fonts too, so if you want to view all the fonts, you can see those here. Pull that up and kind of see them, how they look. We added some new ones recently. So I'm going to choose Montserrat. Let's see. That'll probably mess up some of my spacing. And not bad. Yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. Okay, good enough for now. Let's save that. So you saw how fast I just stylized that thing. I could even have more fun and do some fancy effects with all this to give it some cool personality like that. You know, you can really have some fun with all these. If you never played around with the style editor, I mean, it's really easy to do. So you could do that on your own time. We could change the mood real quick. I'll just keep it white and we'll just keep it simple. Let's save that. So at this point, you know, I'm pretty set. When you have this video here, you have these buttons that are active and working. This is all looking good. I can refresh to just kind of see a little bit more cleaned up preview. And there you go. You saw that got cleaned up. So pretty decent. Before I move on to the gate, let's see if there's any questions. That's all pretty much done at that point. Ah, Bambi says, that's cool. Great. Karen, nice. Oh, the messenger integration is awesome. Camille, cool. The page content. Let's see. Kimberly's asking if you offer a free 20-minute session and a 1-hour paid session, do you have to have 2 different Calendly accounts? I think you would have to, you'd have to get their paid version of Calendly to have 2 different time periods. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that, but you'll have to check out the Calendly. I think our training kind of shows you some of that on that document where we, in this video, we'll show you some of that. But you might need to have 2 different, or you might need to pay for the like $10 a month plan. So it's not very much money to get more tricky with Calendly, but they do have the flexibility to do that. So I have multiple different even offers and things that I have in my Calendly. So you can have different time periods. You can name it differently and even structure. You can even use Calendly to do some of the questionnaire stuff. So you might not even need to do the form, the Google form. So there are little things like that you can do in Calendly. It's a pretty powerful system. So it might just be one step and they go through that Calendly process. But if you don't want to get too tricky with Calendly, you can just use the basic scheduling and then have another form available for them. But it's kind of up to you. But check out that training. And there's a lot of training online with Calendly. And again, if you have a different scheduling tool, the same concept works. Just give them a link to go do that. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and at this point, we've got a cool looking main content set up. So we've gotten through that part. Now edit the app gate. So the app gate is where the magic happens. Let's go ahead and look at an example here of how I set up mine, some big headline. Again, super, super clear with what's going to happen and what they're buying. Ideally, you'd have a video or something, but I just put a big screenshot for the meantime. Some copy, reiterating what they're going to get, and then the call to action and a button. So let's take a look now and set this up. Let's take a look at what's needed here, right? So it's the text, media, and button. The access settings is very important and very fast to do. So I'm going to create this right now. Let's go into the gate. So here you go. This is your sales page. And what we could do here is put in some media again of some kind of sales video or graphics, whatever you got to do to get them to trust you and buy. Maybe you've sold them somewhere else. Even if you sold them in person, they could just go here and sign up. A lot of times you can send people to an app like this from a live hangout or training, maybe do a Facebook Live and have a link over to this page. So they might already be kind of sold at this point. But let's say they get here, you want to have some kind of video ready to go. Maybe we autoplay it. So now we got a video here right when they get to the sales page. I'm going to drop in some text so you can see how I kind of customize the text. Let's go ahead and grab some of this. In this case, it's not a course. They're buying something different, right? So schedule a private 1-hour marketing strategy session. Looks good enough. Some kind of sub-headline, subtitle here. Should be really crystal clear as to what they get. If you want to drop in like a testimonial down below, that'd be kind of cool. I'll grab one of mine just because I can. You got. That's why I like having one testimonial would be great. That's a good selling point. We'll keep John Smith there. I'll grab some copy below. Let's see, I'm just gonna paste in some stuff that I had. If you wanna like stretch this out, you can. At this point, we're just kind of having some fun with your sales copy here. I'll delete that because it doesn't apply to her. So you can get in here and change the size. If you change the size and make it a larger text, I recommend changing the line height to 1.0. So you keep that line spacing how you want. So maybe I'll change this to like 36. You can get some dingbats or even drop in these pre-made. You choose this little smiley face, you can add like a thumbs up. So I'm going real quick, but you can kind of rewind and watch. You can find dingbats online for these little shapes like check marks and stuff to add into your text. But this little built-in smiley face lets you do that too. All right, so you see I wrote a lot of stuff out on like how this works. Reserve your session now. Up my price, so we'll do 99 in this case. Change that color maybe to like, maybe we'll go with like this pink color. So we're kind of just building the sales page at this point. Something that's kind of cool is you can use this divider line right here. This little divider line gives it a cool effect. I found that I like doing that. Let me first write down some of this, and then I'll do. Okay. So I wrote some instructions again, then they'll have the button, and then down below, you can write something down below the button. Okay, so let's just see how that came together. I'd probably make that more bold up here. That looks pretty good. I don't know about that color, but not bad. I mean, you saw we just put that together real quick. So you can see you can kind of stylize it. You don't need that much copy. I would probably edit this so I don't have one word down there. So I'm going to just edit a couple things real fast, clean that up. But at this point, it's pretty close. Sales page is pretty much done. You could always improve this later. You can start with something really basic and then enhance it later. Maybe I'll do more of a something like that. Just see if that fits better. No. So I'll just tweak around a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but you get the idea. This is literally what it takes. I mean, it's not hard to edit this stuff and make it look how you want. That might look better. And once you have this set up one time, you don't really have to edit it again. So it's kind of a one-time thing. Have some fun with it. Make that a little bit bigger. Oof, too much. And we're almost done with everything. Sales page. Okay, looking good. Oh, I didn't fix that one section. Do two more little things and then we will set it up. So I wanted to get rid of that one more. Mm-hmm. See that, shrunk it down. There we go. Okay, it looks cleaner. All right, now we got the, we just did the text, we did the media. Let's get that button set up a little bit here. So the button, we could do some kind of call to action, right? And this is where you could say, get your free one-on-one session with me. It could be free to start with. Or you could say, book your session now. That's what I write. That's good enough. Preview. So that'll say, book your session now. Let's look at the access settings. So the most important thing here is the access settings. This will control how they get through. So access settings. This is where you could say, if you want to do free, you could make it a lead gate. If you want them to pay one time, it could be a single payment. Or if you want this to be ongoing, they could sign up for a subscription. For now, let's say we did a lead gate. You could just name this free coaching session. You might want to start here. This is what I did myself. I did 20 free sessions before I started charging. I would recommend doing more like 5 because 20 was way too many hours, 20 hours of free sessions. But if you need to build up some confidence and kind of get a plan together before you start really selling this, just give away some free sessions to a few people. And then you'll have some, again, case studies and testimonials, and then you can kind of structure a paid offer a little bit more easily. So maybe you start off free, and then you could just change this from free to a single payment here when you want to start charging. So at that point, you could just preview, save, and this could become a free. Obviously, you would change some of the text, and it wouldn't be buy now, so that'd be the only thing that would change. But it could just be get your free session, and you could launch that. But for now, let's go ahead and charge for access to this. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this gate access settings. Let's go to single payment. I'm going to do private coaching session. We'll do Susie social. We'll do 99. Maybe I'll be more specific here. 1 hour, right? It's the product name. Currency US. All right, connect my PayPal account. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to log in over here on another screen. Give me a moment while I log in to PayPal. I'll walk you through it as I do it. Basically, it's showing me the login page, put my email and password. I might have done the wrong password. Let's see if I can do this successfully here. All right, so I logged in, and at this point, it's just asking to grant permissions. So it's like a screen like this. I just got to grant permissions to basically let it set this up for me. Grant permissions. And now it's connecting. Boom, set up. So I can close this out now. Watch this. I'm going to close that out. And you look at that. It automatically pulled this up. So it knew, and it shows now that this is connected. If I need to change the account it's connected to later, I can just do that again. But for now, it's connected. I got a product created on my PayPal account, just like that. Literally that easy. I don't have to go into PayPal for anything. I just have to log in and tell it to do all this for me. So what I'm going to skip right now is any affiliate or discount stuff at this moment. Let's go ahead and do yes, agree. And it's all good. So let's go ahead and go preview, save. And now I have a pay gate set up to take payments. So at this point, I'm going to take any questions here. All right, let's see. What if I... so with PayPal, you have to have a verified account with PayPal. So you have to have your bank account set up. I don't think you have to have a business account. It just has to be verified with connected to a bank account. So your personal can work. All right, let's see. Coaching sessions, a digital product built in the app. Yeah, so the delivery, right? I didn't really get into that, but the point is, or the idea here is that when they buy, what this system is designed to do is automate the process of having them pay you and then get prepared and schedule their session. What I don't recommend doing is streaming your session with them here on the app. That would be totally unnecessary, right? So you wouldn't want to embed a Hangout here and do your meeting on the app. Really, at this point, once they've scheduled, they've prepared, they've paid, all you got to do is figure out however the heck you want to meet with them. So you can do a private Hangout with them. You can do a phone call. You can meet them at your local Starbucks. I mean, whatever you need to do to get the meeting done and deliver what they paid for, you can figure it out. You could use Skype. You could use whatever you got to do, right? Zoom, doesn't matter. But my recommendation is just using Hangouts. If you're used to using Hangouts, it's free. That's how I do mine. My backup plan is usually Zoom for a one-on-one. So just whatever you got to do to meet with them digitally. If they're local, then you can meet with them in person. But you can meet with anyone around the world virtually and do your coaching session that way. So let me refresh. Let's see. Let me see if I got all, let's check this again. Okay, let's see the comments on the page. There's a live video, open another tab. Is that normal? Maybe there's a bug with the comments. You wrote here, so I had it written. Interesting. Let's see. Okay, some good questions coming in. I'm just pausing to check and see where you're at. Question about the tab. So a few things we got to clean up here and finish up, so we'll talk about that. All right, good questions coming in. So let's go ahead and finish up now and go back through these steps. Edit the share details. So we've got the gate completed. Now we're going to go and do the last few things. So the last part here, how do we get people to this page to buy? You're going to want to edit the share details. So the demo I showed you was kind of like this, some kind of graphic, and then headline and description. Edit the preview, the image, headline, and description. So let me go ahead and do this last thing. We're about ready to publish this thing, right? So it's not published yet. In the upper left, you'll see it's unpublished. So no one can really see this yet. But first, we're going to edit the preview share details here. And really what that is an image and a title and description. So I'll go ahead and grab a couple things to drop that in. And we'll grab this. Okay, so a quick description. I'm just going to go ahead and grab a free stock photo from pexels.com. You'll upload your own. Let's see, woman, laptop. See what we find here. You've probably seen all these, right? You're like, wow, this is where they find all those free stock photos. This is pexels.com, by the way. I don't know. Let's see what would be a good one for this. I don't see anything too crazy. I'll just grab, I'll grab this one. This is fine. So get your image URL as long as it's secure. If you don't know how to do this, we have some instructions up here on using Imager and all that. But basically get your link and drop it in. It's going to give you a preview. So you can create a custom graphic if you'd like, or just get some kind of photo. Let's go ahead and save this. I think it's going to save here. So we're getting the last step done, and then we'll talk about how to get people over to this app. Okay, saved. Let's go back here to, okay, we did edit share details, publish the app, and promote your smart link. All right, so now we're going to publish. Give that a second to update. Everything's going a little slow today. Okay, there it goes. It's going to update. There it goes. Okay, now you get your link to share. You can also just click this Facebook share thing there. You're going to see that all that stuff we just customized is now loaded into Facebook. We do that for you. We update Facebook's settings for you. So this link now has that image and all this text loaded in. So what we could do is, how do you get people to see it? Share your smart link anywhere you want. So post it on your fan page and pin the post. Add it to the link on the buttons of other apps. Share your link on your website and anywhere else. So how do we get people to this page? You got to get this link and put it in front of them somewhere. So what I can do is post it. Let's see, I'm now offering one-on-one private coaching, whatever. Boom, put in that link, paste it, and now it's going to pull up that stuff. I guarantee almost no one's going to buy from you if you do this. So sorry to burst your bubble, but you're going to have to do a better job of selling it than just posting this link. But at least we got it out there. So you can keep this in there if you want. Whoops. Keep editing. Or you can delete it after you paste it in, so you don't have to have that link showing. Once it loads that preview, you can just do that. Sign up below, click sign up. Publish. Okay, so now you got something on your page that they can click on, and it will go right into the app. Second, you can use some of your other apps. Maybe you have like an app like this that's more of like, hey, here's my home page kind of thing online. You could have buttons that link over to schedule one-on-one time with you. So let's see, set up a professional online presence. Maybe this is selling your offer. So this button down here, you could send people to this one page that has all of your offers on it. And let's do, let's put that URL, HTTP. There we go, got your link. Book your session. Okay, so now we can link from another app. So maybe this was the app that you're promoting, like Get to Know Me. Let's do, instead of sign up, edit button. Let's drop in this link, save. Actually, I want to do like learn more. So this is going to help you on both mobile and desktop to get people to book services, book now. No, actually we're going to do, so you could update these links here on, it's called the action button. That's what Facebook wants you to do. Send traffic into a page online. In this case, we're sending traffic into an app on your page. Let me just do learn more. Okay, save changes. So the question was, how do I get people to get here? We're getting links directed there, right? So the flow of traffic is usually not going to be straight to the app. you're going to have to kind of warm them up. Maybe you do a live training and you promote a bunch of traffic here. You do a free live training, or it's a free download or some kind of free giveaway. And then within that, you're going to have a link. So you could have some kind of link below, maybe a live hangout where you got people showing up, or a video, free video training. They can learn about what you do and you can prove your expertise, maybe show them some case studies. And now you could have a link to get a one-on-one session. Okay, we've got our link, preview. Now you have a way to make money. So all this free stuff you're giving away to collect leads, now you have a way to monetize. Let's look at optimizing this app over here. So I don't want to say learn more, and I don't want it to be way down at the bottom. So I'm going to go into the settings on my fan page. I'm going to edit the settings of this section over here. Settings and edit page. So when I go to settings, edit page, as I scroll down, you'll see all those apps listed out. I know that this one was down at the bottom. It said learn more. I'm going to change that by clicking settings one more time. Click on settings next to it. Settings. And then this little thing down here, edit settings. Zoom out. Okay. When I click that down here, edit settings, this little pop-up, custom tab name. Let's go ahead and do a one-on-one coaching, right? Something like that. Save, okay, save, and now I can drag it up if I want to have it higher up. Now on mobile, these aren't going to show. So I saw a question about that. Facebook doesn't display custom tabs on mobile, but at least on desktop, we can have like one-on-one coaching here on the left. On mobile, you got to remember, they're going to see the call to action button and they're going to see your home page. So that's why having something pinned to the top is helpful. So I can have some, usually it's going to be some kind of freebie or something. Maybe it'll be like, let's get that Let's Work Together app pinned on the top here. So I want them to go here to kind of learn about what I do and then see my offers. Great to meet you. I'm Susie. Click here to learn about how I can help you grow your business. Learn about how I can help you grow your business. Boom. We didn't update the preview on that, so it's going to look ugly, unfortunately. So that's why it's important to edit those share details. So that's kind of a bummer that I didn't have that updated on that app. So it looks ugly, right? So if we could fix that, let me fix that, right? So if we did, let's grab that stock photo. Maybe I'll grab this one. It's kind of a terrible photo, but good enough. Save. All right, so you're going to see now the flow, and I'm going to go through this. I know we're going kind of long, but it's a pretty good workshop today, so this should give you a lot of guidance when you want to build this. But generally, you could use an app like this. There's no gate on this app, so we're not collecting leads or anything, right? The gate is disabled, so this gate doesn't exist. We're not collecting leads with this app. We're just using it as like a web page. So it could be like at a home. You can put a video here. Hey, I'm Susie. Great to meet you. Here you can contact me, view my work. Maybe you have some free resources like join my Hangout, get my free download, or book a session with me. So you could use this like a website, right? So if we do that, now we could kind of pin this on the top here. Let me see if I can fix this. It won't let me do it there. I'm going to delete that one. And we'll just do another one here and pin this. So if someone lands on your page, you have a nice photo of you or something with a link. Maybe we can even do like, let's see, like free resources, free stuff. What did I do? Oh, Let me just edit that. Free resources. Like, why are they going to click on this thing? Free training. Awesome products and services. Okay. So you got something there. I would do a much better job of that, but there's something there. So if I pin this, pin to top. All right, Facebook, come on. Don't do this to me now. Susie. Is Facebook going down right now? Is that what's happening? We're so close. Okay, 22Social. Let's take a look. Did it pin? Wow. Let me see if I can open it up on. All right. Well, we'll take a look here because I got my test user logged in. So if I am now, I'm logged in with this test user, right? So it's working over here for some reason. Or maybe not. Maybe the home page isn't. Okay, well, let's say they come across your page on mobile or desktop. They click on Let's Work Together. They're learning about this stuff. You can see how it looks for a test user here. They click to book my session or something. Click on that. It's going to open up that one-on-one coaching app. Now they're looking at my offer. So now we have this offer online. We just built all this from scratch, as you saw. Book your session now. They're going to go through this process, log in, pay, and get access. So I click OK. I'm going to log in with Facebook. Continue as Joey. Now it's going to go to PayPal. So you saw that product that we just created is here. And it's going to pull like your business name from your PayPal account. So that's why it's showing that. But now they can pay either through a credit card or PayPal. So they can pay either way, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. They can log in with their PayPal account and pay, or they can pay with a credit card to get through and complete their payment. So any of these payment types, oops, and they're going to get through. So what I want to show you, I think there was just something weird with that homepage. Let me see if it'll work. Now, Facebook is messing up. Crazy, huh? What is going on here? Wow. Well, I think you get the idea. The one thing I didn't get to was the SRM and how to disable. So let me see if I can pull it up on a different page here. Now it looks like Facebook's having issues. So that's probably all the demo we're going to get through today. But at that point, you know, let's say Joey paid, he would then have access. He would go through that automated process, and Joey would then be able to schedule a session with Susie, and then Susie would go through and somehow deliver that one-on-one session. Let me go into those notes. I think I have it in here. Right, so at this point, you now can take payments, running your virtual meeting, so private live hangout. Here's some tips on that. So doing your virtual meeting, this is all in that note, 22.com/note/coaching. There's other options, Zoom, Facebook video, or voice chat, phone call, whatever you need to do. Here's some ways to get people to, you know, want to buy time with you. I showed you some tips there. There's stuff you can do with affiliate payments. You can have people refer clients to you, but do that later. Get the setup and going first before you deal with the advanced stuff. Don't let that hold you back. Action steps, and you can get 22Social. So that's all in here. I hope that was helpful. It's a pretty thorough step-by-step. I'll see if there's any questions before we wrap up. It looks like we're having Facebook technical issues. All right, let's see here. What type of page? It doesn't matter really what type of page. It could be any type of page. Let's see. So Melissa, you can reach out to me directly if you want help. We do have an offer on our page now. It's actually, we implemented this same thing, launch your paid offer. So we just put this up. If you do want to work with us to launch your own paid offer, We'll give you 90 minutes. This is $250. We'll work with you to get all this set up. Like I said, it's kind of a one-time setup, and then you can keep making money with this app. You can make thousands and thousands of dollars with one app that you set up. So if you want our help getting this set up with you, here is, you can go to launch your paid offer, or just go to 22s.com/setup. If you want us to do this with you and build all this and help you get it set up and launched. If not, you can go, we've got, let me see, 22s.com/expert. Singular at 22s.com/expert. You can go connect with a certified expert that can help you do this. If you want to talk to me directly, you can just message me on Facebook, Andrew Lane, and I could talk to you about getting something set up. I think, let's see if there's any other questions. Okay, Stanley, we could chat about that later. That's feature requests. Thanks, Eric. Karen is a specialist. You can definitely reach out to her. Karen's been around. She knows what's up. Create more than one smart link ad. Good question, Sandy. That's kind of the first time I've seen someone bring that up. I like the concept. We could talk about that later, Sandy. I'm not sure if that's possible. I think there might be a way. Let's see. Group coaching, use a webinar or course page. Let's see. So group coaching, that's where it can get really fun. So you kind of see the process here of this. So another thing I've done is, let me turn off the, what I also did myself was I created a $99 a month program. So the same concept, but I just changed the gate to be subscription. And now every month I just have them schedule that hour with me that month. So I give them a deal. It's like a discounted price so they get on a subscription with me. Instead of just doing one-off, one-on-one meetings, I wanted to work with fewer people, but on a regular basis. So you can create a coaching program. And if you could also have bonus content on the inside. So for a coaching program, you could do the same kind of model where you could even include like 1 hour with you a month, one-on-one. You could also add in a group. You could add in weekly live training. So I do like a $10 a month program with a weekly live training for mine. I also have the one-on-one meetings they could do. So these could be multiple different apps that you have set up that offer all that. So good question to post in the group, because there's a lot of variables with that. So good question, but definitely post that in the group. Join the group if you're not in it yet. I think you are, but if you're not, be sure to go and just go to 22s.com/group. And you can join our Facebook group, 22s.com/group. Just get in here, and that'd be a great question to post and ask. A lot of options with that. I wish I could get into it today, but I think we're out of time. So I'm going to take a look at any last quick questions. They don't have to be logged into Facebook to view it. You can have the link on a website. Yes, you can have a button from a website link over. Exactly. So that link is just like any website link. It'll just open up your page where they can take action at that point. Restart a suspended payment. I would look up PayPal, Mike. I think there is an easy way. Just look in PayPal. That's a good PayPal question. I don't think I've done that myself, but you can suspend a subscription, and then I think you could reactivate it. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me today. This was a pretty in-depth session, so we're gonna have this replay available to you. I'm gonna add it to that note. So 22s.com/note/coaching. I'm gonna drop this replay in there so you always have this available. And anytime you need to come back and reference this, you can do it. But again, you saw what we went through today is very fundamental stuff, but you master these basic skills and you kind of understand the flow of how this works. You can use the same concept to create subscription programs, courses, free giveaways. It's all the same thing. It's just how you use the gate and then how you deliver your content. And this is a really cool way to do it. create some new income streams, and build your brand authority. So thanks again. With any other questions, join the group. Any technical billing account questions, go to 22s.com/support, and be sure to get an account and try this out. Use 22Social to make this happen. You've got the step-by-step instructions. So we want you to make money now. I mean, you can pay us a little bit of money to use the software, but we've unlocked all this for you, so you can now take advantage of Facebook, PayPal, Google, all this free stuff, and monetize, create new income streams, and grow your business faster. So with that, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again next Tuesday every week at 22s.com/live. Peace out. Have a great one.